In the studio kitchen here now with Scott Dumas from Pinzones over in Fairhope, and I know you come a lot, Chef Scott, and today you've brought a dish that you're going to have to help me out with the pronunciation on this. It is a veal dish that's going in some puff pastry.
It's from San Gimignano, which is around Siena area. It's like a crispelli, it's kind of the simple term, but I like to bring out really hard to pronounce words for Fridays.
San
Gimignano.
Okay. It's veal, as you can see there on your screen. And tell me about some of the ingredients that are going in. This looks like a pretty classic sort of Italian ingredient.
It is. We're gonna stuff the. I'm actually going to get started on the veal, but we're going to cook the veal real quick, and then we're actually going to stuff the puff pastry with that. We do a chicken crispelli at the restaurant, and
now if you didn't want to do veal in this dish, are there some other proteins
absolutely
that work really
you can
well
do chicken, you can do pork, but really it's all personal preference. But the thing is, you want to cook the protein first, and then we'll stuff it. But we're going to put fresh spinach in here.
All right, and coming up is obviously the holidays here, Chef Scott. So what are some of the things you have going on over there at Pinzones in Fairhope, downtown Fairhope?
We have a lot of great things. You were just talking about local music. Actually, we have Oh Jeremiah. They opened up for the Mulligan Brothers last week, and they're from Hattiesburg and Laurel area. We're actually going to have them at the restaurant. If the weather is not cooperative, we're going to put them inside of Isabella's, make it like a really low lighting, kind of like a lounge act kind of thing. But it's going to be really great. They're very, very, very talented. We're super excited about having them with us. Also, it's definitely gift certificate season right now. You can come in and get some gift certificates. The great thing about that is the gift certificates are good for any part. You can use them in the deli. You can use them in the a wine bar. You can use them at Isabella's or the Italian restaurant. So
the other great thing is you can make a night of it, because downtown Fairhope right now looks absolutely gorgeous. They have all the lights up, all the plants. Obviously, there's a lot of good walking to do there and going around some of the different shops. You can make a night of it. Come over from Mobile, head on over to see Chef Dumas over at Pinzones. We're getting started here on the veal something or other. I'll let him keep
well said, Matt. Yeah.
We'll see how this goes as we go through the show, but we'll have, of course, more on this and with Chef Scott and exactly how we go about putting together the veal dish that we're doing this morning, Joe.
It is. You have to have a glass of wine in order to pronounce Italian food. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what do we need to do here with this veal Gimignano to get it going here?
All right, we put the veal in the oven, and that's cooking, and we're going to make a real simple sauce, just a little cream. And San Gimignano is a totally preserved medieval town. It's got these towers from like the 13th century, actually older than that. And it's just this wonderful, wonderful area, very majestic. And some of the things that are very popular for beside the towers is saffron and Vernaccia, which is a great white wine. You can't grow Vernaccia anywhere else and it'd be on the same level. It's just it's like a real sandy, real sandy soil. It really adds a lot to it. But anyway, we're using a little mustard in place of the saffron.
Okay.
Okay, so we're making a little light cream sauce. We're going to let that reduce down. We're going to add a little bit of garlic. I'm putting the garlic in there raw. It's just going to basically steam it a little bit with the sauce. And we're going to add a little bit of this coarse ground mustard.
Have you been in any of those towers?
No, I'm not able to go up there. They're, like I said, just like...
they're preserved?
Yeah, preserved, you know.
Therefore, exterior viewing?
Yeah. But they're actually, I have a picture at the house that looks just like, at a certain angle, looks just like the Twin Towers. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. But they had like 70 of them, and then when Florence kind of took over, they would not allow any of the towers to be taller than the church.
Okay.
So they leveled, but there's still like about, I want to say like 7 left, and it's really something special. There were people's houses where they would pull up the ladder, you know, and defend their house, you know. But it's an amazing place. You really should go. You're going to go one day. Did you say your brother went? Did your brother go?
My brother did go to Italy earlier this year. it's on my bucket list of things to do. I think what they'd probably make me do at Fox 10 is bring a satellite live backpack so I can broadcast live from Italy while we're there. Can I get cell reception with all those towers around?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we can go live there. So that's good. There you have it. I'm going to talk to the Fox 10 management team. We're going to send me on a trip to Italy and cover it here for you on Studio 10. Now, you added, lemon in there?
I added a little bit of lemon. I added fresh herbs. In this case, I used dill and basil. And like I said, I had the mustard. And that's it.
All right.
Cook down, reduce, and we're good.
And if you want a taste of Italy without going all the way overseas, you can always stop in Pinzone's in Fairhope. A lot going on throughout the holiday season. Great place to get your family and friends together to go have a holiday fantastic meal. This smells delicious in here. I love that. You got garlic and that mustard combination. That is good. Can't wait to try out our veal something or other, Matt.
Hey there, folks. I'm Matt Barentine back in the studio kitchen here with Chef Scott from Pinzone's in Fairhope, and about ready to plate the veal
San Gimignano.
All right, okay, because we've been butchering that one all morning long.
Fine.
But what are we doing here with this? And tell us a little about the dish.
Well, just revisit this a little bit. We took a puff pastry.
Oh, wow, that looks awesome.
Thank you. And we stuffed it with veal, a little red pepper, that's red bell pepper, artichokes, and goat cheese.
Okay, and this is a seasonal dish, I would imagine.
It is. We actually have a chicken crispelli at the restaurant that we do. That's on the menu all the time.
Okay.
We're just doing different variations of this. In San Gimignano, you'll find crispelli. You'll find saffron. If you can't get the saffron, mustard is actually a very good. The turmeric that gives the mustard the color actually is a little similar to saffron to a certain
degree. What part of the country
is that
from?
I always say that Italy's like Florida, so it's up around like Gainesville. Closer.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, from
Florida,
actually,
probably more Tallahassee, I think.
Well, that's where I'm from, so I got your geography skills there. Appreciate that. And pouring the sauce over the top here.
Yeah, and just a little bit. Don't smother it too much. I probably put a little too much on there, but once again, some fresh herbs, and we're good. All
right, that looks awesome. Now, I guess while you're cutting this up here, let's talk a little about what you can expect to find there if you head on over to Fairhope here during the holiday season at Pinzone's.
Well, I'll tell you that what's always going on is great food, great service, great atmosphere. I would always recommend you come in and try that and just experience it. And then, but right now, the shopping with the downtown just lit up with the trees, and it's just really a wonderful, great, it just really captures the Christmas spirit. So I'd invite everybody to come down to the Fairhope and just enjoy the town. And then while you're there, please come out and see us.
Yeah, and I got to go out there for the lighting of the Christmas tree in downtown Fairhope. And if you've never been to Fairhope during Christmas, it's really awesome. You can walk around. There's all those great little shops, and of course, hopefully you can stop by Pinzone's.
There you go. Try that right there.
Give that a try. And while I'm doing that, go ahead and talk a little about where you're at. And
we're at 312 Fairhope Avenue, right next to CK Collection, right in the heart of downtown Fairhope. If you're headed down to the pier or you just riding around, we're right in the center there. Can't miss us. That is really good. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That is awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Chef Scott from Pinzone's in Fairhope. Now I'm just going on a mouthful of food. Go ahead and pass it.